Anthony, back with a YouTube video. I didn't tell about the title. Wow. Unreal. SummerSlam 2021 was a success. However, there was a few manners in it. As every, I don't expect every pay-per-view to be absolutely 10 out of 10. I would say this pay-per-view is probably an 8 out of 10. I think the ending made it went up one a notch. So, the match, the main match I didn't really enjoy was the one I expected, really. The Alexa Bliss versus Ava Marie. The crowd was dead for it. Like, the crowd, and there was no, like, do you know when you get that hype where, like, a good moment happens? It was just dead. It was flat. And I really feel sorry for Alexa Bliss because she deserves better than that. Yeah, so that was my worst match by far. The Ava Marie and Alexa Bliss match. It wasn't. No. A match that I did enjoy, and they actually won the tag team titles. Randy Orton and Riddle versus Omos and AJ. That was a good match, actually. So, if you didn't know, Randy Orton obviously won. RKO'd AJ 1, 2, 3, and AJ and Omos are no longer tag team champions. And Randy Orton RK Bro are now the champions. Now with Sheamus versus Damian Priest. That was a good match, to be fair. Sheamus, Damian Priest pulled the face mask off Sheamus. Face mask, should I say. And Damian Priest won. So that was a good match, to be fair. I forgot how Damian Priest won, to be honest with you. My memory's absolutely terrible. Honestly, it is. If you watch it on stream, you'll know that my memory's terrible. But Damian Priest beat Sheamus. Now the Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley match. To be fair, it lasted longer than I expected. And actually, it's the first ever time I saw Goldberg do an actual wrestling move instead of the jackhammer and the spear. So that's an improvement, should I say. Now, the match was I wouldn't say it was a 10 out of 10 match. I probably said like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 match. What's bad about this is, unfortunately, the feud is not over. Bobby Lashley kept on targeting Goldberg's knee until he was no longer able to compete. Then Goldberg's son came in to obviously defend his father, and then Goldberg's son got the handle up. Bobby Lashley put a submission move into Goldberg's son. So obviously what's going to happen now is Goldberg's going to say, "How dare you mess with my son? At the next pay-per-view, I'm going to..." So it's going to go on and on and on. So the Goldberg and Bobby Lashley feud, unfortunately, is not done yet. So Goldberg's still going to have another match. With Bobby Lashley, probably. Now, one of the surprises was the Sasha Banks... not Sasha... Yeah, it was going to be Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. But the announcer said... Sasha Banks was unable to compete. Don't know why. So then Carmella came out. Then everyone must have been thinking, "Oh, this again? Are you being serious?" Do you know what I mean? Then Becky Lynch's music hits, and Becky comes back, takes Carmella out of the situation. So it was Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. Now, as Becky Lynch was about to shake hands, there was a match started. She put her hand out to Bianca Belair, about to shake her hand, slapped her, did a move on her. 1, 2, 3, done. Now I don't like that. Now, because of that, I think Becky Lynch is going to turn heel. I really do. Because when she won, she was mouthing off at the crowd as well. So that's just a little bit of indication. I think Becky Lynch is going to turn. Even though she'd be a heel, crowd will still cheer for her. Do you know what I mean? Because she's that good of a wrestler. You know, she's good at what she does. She can do heel, she can do babyface, she can do everything. So even if she just turn heel, the crowd will still love her. Let's be honest, they will. So I think the match should have lasted a bit longer, but I think that's a turn towards Becky Lynch going heel. I really do. Now, another match I enjoyed was Edge versus Seth Rollins. It was a good match, quite a long match. Edge put Seth Rollins into the sleeper. I think it was a submission move, I know that. And Edge won, which is a good, because obviously he got revenge from 2014 when Seth Rollins was going to cape stomp his head. Now, the last match Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Match was incredible. There were so many close calls. Like every close call you thought was actually going to be get to 3. That's how close it was. It was amazing, especially when John Cena attitude adjustment Roman Reigns off the second rope. Oh, and he kicked out. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. You know, you can feel the goosebumps and that. So anyway, Roman Reigns towards the end speared John Cena. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns music hits. He's on the crowd. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar comes. A different look, Brock Lesnar, should I say? He's now actually got a ponytail, which is a bit of a change. But Brock Lesnar came out. Look, Roman. Now, what's going to be interesting about this is Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman is now with Roman Reigns. So don't be surprised. And I think the next pay per view is Extreme Rules, which is next month. Don't be surprised if Paul Heyman all of a sudden just turns on Roman, like in a pay per view. Then Brock Lesnar will win the championship. Or, I mean, I can't see a situation where Paul Heyman won't turn on Roman. I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens. It's definitely yet again another good. So that means now Brock Lesnar is going to be on Smackdown. So SmackDown's getting better than Raw. Raw's getting worse. SmackDown's even getting better because we've now got Brock Lesnar. Now what's going to happen to John Cena? Is he going to go back to Hollywood? I don't know. We'll soon see, I guess. So guys, overall, SummerSlam was an 8 out of 10 for me. There was a few thingy matches that I didn't really like, but apart from that, it was a great success. I really enjoyed it. So yeah. If you like SummerSlam or if you like the video, please give it a like. Leave a comment below what was your favourite part of the event. My favourite part, I think was rather Becky Lynch returning or Brock Lesnar returning. I'm not telling you. I think it was probably Brock Lesnar. Because nobody was expecting Brock Lesnar. Nobody. I think a few people were saying, oh, Brock Lesnar's going to come back. One of my mods, Kian, he said that it might be a possibility, but he wasn't entirely sure. And he's a big wrestling fan, by the way. Hi, Kian. Right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, of course, please subscribe. Hit that notification button to receive every time I post a video or go live. Take care. See you next video.